Greetings, Twitter. I wanted to go live. I know it's late at night, but I wanted to redo the tweet that I live streamed from a remote location. Basically, what's going on is that earlier tonight, breaking news, the judge in the mifepristone lawsuit, that's the abortion medication lawsuit, that's in Austin, Texas, in the Northern District Court of U.S. Court of State of Texas, issued a ruling that basically he was putting a hold or suspending the approval of the abortion medication, mifepristone, and at the same time, he issued a pause. He said he wasn't going to let his ruling go into effect immediately, but he was going to give the federal government 7 days to appeal the ruling. So, and then moments after that, another judge in Washington, I think it was Washington State, I'm not sure exactly, issued a ruling that basically it is, and I got a chance to review the ruling earlier. Basically, the ruling in Washington is contradicting the ruling in Texas, because the ruling in Washington is a preliminary, what they call preliminary prohibitive injunction that prevents the ruling from the judge in Austin to be enforced in over a dozen plaintiff states that are mentioned in the lawsuit in Washington. So basically, it is judge versus judge. Technically, I don't know yet. As of this moment, the judge in Texas, Judge Kaczmarek, I think is the last name, has not yet responded to this other federal judge's ruling. I don't know if he will respond. But what is more than likely evident and is probably going to happen, matter of fact, from what I understand, the federal government has already filed a notice of appeal. But what's going to more than likely happen is they're going to appeal the decision in Austin, and they're more than likely going to use the ruling from the Washington judge as a part of their case to use to show as precedent. Now, what's going to happen after that? Well, it's going to be up to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals as to whether or not they're going to recognize the ruling from Washington, as far as whether or not they're going to be able to do anything with it. If they were to rule in favor of the judge in Texas, then the next step would be the Supreme Court. And I don't know what would happen there. Suffice it to say, this is getting very, very interesting. And we'll have to wait and see what happens. In the meantime, I'm going to try to read up on both rulings so I can do a comparison, maybe sometime tomorrow if I have the chance. If not, it'll be Sunday afternoon. We'll do a comparison of the two rulings, but just to see if there's any what the actual ruling was for Texas and what the actual ruling was for Washington. Washington was basically an injunction against the ruling in Texas for these 12 states or so that petitioned for the injunction. So it's a waiting game. We're going to have to see what happens, but it is very interesting, and I just thought I'd talk about it briefly. I will review the two rulings, and I will come back on another live stream, I guess either tomorrow or Sunday, and we'll talk about a comparison of the two. In the meantime, good evening. I will see you all later.